The Blend with your hostess, Tina Tilton. The Blend, this is the show, if you will, where legends live. And today's show is no exception. I'm so excited to have this next guest slash legend with me today. I'm going to give you a few hints, okay? So this legend is a music producer, a music executive, a music publisher, a songwriter, a music composer, a performer, a vocalist, and a musician. Can you guess who? Okay. I'm gonna give you his government name, the name that his mom and daddy gave him. I already told you it's a him. Donald Askew Jr., better known as Teflon Don for the Memphis community. What's up, Teflon Don?
Yeah.
What it do? Good afternoon and welcome to The Blend.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
You know what? It's so funny because obviously many of us know you as Teflon Don, and then you got what they say, the government name. You got your government name.
Yeah.
Donald Askew Jr. You a junior, huh? I'm sorry. I'm just flicking notes and stuff like that. Well, how's your day been today? Let's start there. I just want to see how you do.
Every day I'm working on something. Every day I work on something. I don't care if I'm doing some reels.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm just putting, because I got so much music that I could chop it and make different type of reels with, and it's fun for me.
Do you ever sleep? Because see, I'm married to one of you, and he's a musician, and his wheels are always spinning when it comes to music. I'm like, boy, man, don't you ever hear anything else besides music?
Well, I don't sleep anyway. Music has been a therapy for me because I went to the war. I went to Iraq.
I saw that you're an Army veteran. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What was Iraq's war?
I went in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
And it changed my life. It actually made me be better, because I cherish the smallest things in the world. I cherish my peace.
Yeah.
I live alone, and I enjoy my peace. I enjoy being able to work on stuff without distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But let me ask this: what made you go into this Iraq war? Which war is it?
Iraq.
Okay, 2003. What prompted Teflon Don to say, I'm going in the Army, U.S. Army?
It wasn't an easy task. It actually I was trying to get out of it. I just couldn't go some of the ways that other guys were trying to do to get out, play gay and all that. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
So I was trying to get my dad to
it's like, okay, go on over there and hold it gone.
I was trying to get family to send me all kinds of paperwork saying that they need me, to help me out. But you know what? Some things, you just go through it and you learn more as you go through it. And this is one of those times where I learned about Islam. I learned about a lot of different things on that side of the world.
Yeah.
And it showed me how to be organized and be prepared for whatever.
So the thing that you were running from actually benefited you.
Yeah, it actually benefited me because it made me be prepared for whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I say be prepared, I'm talking about business too. Because when you're in the military, it states on your dog tag that you wear that you are property of the government. So in order to be property of the government, it's like you are intellectual property for you signed off for it for them to be your new guardians.
Yeah. So while you were in there, you found music to be therapeutic for you?
Yes, I did. I was doing it before. I started doing music in 94. I was playing. We was doing freestyle in the class. I went to school with Gotti in 7th grade. 7, 8, 9th grade. We was all in class. We all used to beat on the table and rap all the time. Like
Lord,
7, 8,
a
9th
teacher's
grade.
worst nightmare.
Yeah. Sometimes no, we had a few teachers that liked it
Oh,
because
okay.
we had talented artists, rap artists. In our school, we had a lot of talented artists that we never hear of now, but they were very talented. And then I left Tresman and went to Oak Haven in '96. In '96, we started working on this 4 track. Tommy Wright the third is the first person who told me to get off that little 4 track and get off that Casio keyboard. And I know he don't remember, but I called him. I seen his number on the CD,
Yeah.
and I reached out to him. I was like 15 years old, and I was like, man, how can I get my sound to be like this or
Like
that?
yours, huh? Yeah.
And so when he told me that, it changed my life. I started working with a guy named Philip DuBone. We called him Pharaoh Entertainment, and he kind of brought me up under his wings, and I met Mr. Ski through him. Mr. Ski is the
Yeah.
guy who showed us how to work the 8 track in '96.
Yeah.
That was all Tommy Wright and Ski helped us the same year, and then ever since then we started working on songs, me and Pharaoh. And then I was going through my little thing. Sometimes you at your mom's house, you ready to go, you ready to move out. I was going through my phases where I was working jobs and I was
So you
doing
start selling
sports.
your
I was
stuff.
doing I was doing whatever to get out of my mama's house. So I went to the military. My name became Teflon Don in 2002.
Yeah, of which, if I may stop you right there, of which, like, you had to end up going through trademarks court, appeals court to fight
Yes,
against DuPont for your name.
yes.
How did that, like, what part of
The-
DuPont had your name or whatever? Like, I was
well,
trying to,
well, it originally started because I was suing Rick Ross. I was suing Rick Ross because he came out with an album called Teflon Don, and I had a song with DJ Khaled, and I had proof that these guys knew of me before they put out this project, and I was proving to the world that it was malicious. I was proving to the courts that it was malicious what they were doing.
okay.
And so while I was fighting them in federal court, and at the same time I was fighting for my federal trademark through the trademark trial and appeal court.
Uh-huh.
And then DuPont opposed my federal trademark.
Why?
And so when they opposed it because they said that they made it famous first, in which it was true. They made it famous in 1945. And I didn't know about the make famous law. I knew about the other laws where if we're in a different trade, they can't do nothing to me. And so I automatically thought that I had the rights. And then it come to find out after they trademark office, they granted me the federal trademark, but then they took it back because they realized they made a mistake giving it to me because DuPont actually did make it famous in
Famous.
1945, and they made us settle out of mediation, and I got the license to use it through them and didn't have to pay nothing out of my pocket.
Oh, I
You know what I'm
see.
saying? Yeah, because I fought them. I paid for my court fees, paid for everything out of my pocket. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you were
saying?
for real
So
about that name, huh? I don't
yeah,
blame
yeah. I mean, because once you start putting money into anything that you invested in, ain't no sense of turning back around and rebranding. A lot of people say, "Why don't you rebrand?" No, I don't. That ain't how I work. If I put money into this, I'm full time invested in it. And so that. We got all of that out the way. Now I got that name Teflon Don because I was making pots and I was a cooking art. And so I used to get on these pots and pans and make beats. It had nothing to do with no mafioso, no gang, none of that. I'm from the military. I'm a gang banger in the military. You know what I'm saying? So I took that everywhere I went because it stuck with me. Every time I performed, they called me Teflon, and I was in Fort Hood, Texas, and I
And
was under
Don,
another record.
because Donald is your name, so Teflon Don. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was
shit.
already signed to a label in Fort Hood, Texas. It was called I&I Records, and they had a big buzz. And we was doing opening up for Lil Jon and opening up for big time people, real big. Slim Thug, Nelly. We opened up for Nelly and them in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And I just got a chance to go around the world, early. And then I moved back. I moved back here in back in Memphis in 2005, and I started my label, Soul Star Entertainment. After I met these other people, Subject and Tom Ski Mask.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tom Ski Mask helped me out a lot because he took me on his tours with him as his hype man.
Tom Ski Mask better call me back because I reached out to him too. I was like, look, I need to have you on the blend. You are a legend. We need to talk.
Well, I call him.
You can make that happen. Okay.
I can make that happen. I make that happen.
Well,
I have to fly to Memphis. I make it happen.
I know, huh? In 2008, though, you won the Memphis Rap.com showcase, rap artist showcase as well. I believe I was there, but I think I know.
You was there. You was there. Wendy Day was there. It was so many people in the building,
Yes.
And then, I actually ran from it.
Why?
I mean, I wasn't trying to. I didn't come there to win. I hate to say it like this. I do music for therapy.
Okay.
Music makes me feel good.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about a prize.
I hear that from
I went there because I knew I was fly that day. I went and got some, and then I knew I had a hot song. I just wanted to get the song out and make my money. I wasn't caring about the fame. I never really cared about fame. I just wanted to change.
Well, what about them Grizzlies? Because I understand, man, you are so talented. This is something that I did not know. It's new to me. But you are the original theme song creator for the Memphis Grizzlies, and it is licensed through the NBA. How did you get that hook up? Man, that's huge.
Actually, this brother from I think he worked for Memphis Flyer, JD Rieger, or he worked for Commercial Appeal or Memphis Flyer. JD Rieger, that's his name.
Okay.
He opened up the doors for me. He first got me on Chris Vernon's show at Fox Sports.
Oh, I thought that was okay. I thought the Grizzlies was first.
No, I went to them first. I went to Fox Sports first.
Fox Sports.
I did the theme song. I did the theme song for Fox Sports first.
Yeah, for the Chris Vernon show, and it does air at noon. So make sure you check that out. But go ahead.
Yep. So we did that. We did that, and then JD Rieger was asking me what all do I need to enhance my career, and I was on the show. I was letting him know I need distribution and I need more opportunities in this field that I'm doing. I do music for whatever, and he was like, "Well, it sounds like you got some good sports music. Let's get you performing at the FedEx Forum." Before I even made a song for the Grizzlies, and so I decided to make a song on my own, and I did. And the same day I came to perform, it's the same day I performed the song. It's the same day they played the song inside the arena. Now it wasn't that easy. Now I was giving the song. I was giving the song to so many people.
Yeah.
Just handing it out for free, giving out free CDs, and it became a big thing. It became a big thing, and it was playing the full download, the full song. I did have an issue with the Grizzlies along the way though, because as I was getting educated with the music, I was understanding that there's royalties that are supposed to be paid out for our copyrighted material. Mm-hmm. And because I fought and put attorneys on the Grizzlies and on BMI, it opened up the doors for other songwriters. So whenever they get their songs played at that arena, they're getting paid without no hesitation.
Without question, sure.
But when I was there, it wasn't like that. It was like I was asking them to put me on a cue sheet so I can get my television awards, because you know what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that they did anything malicious. It could have been something, an easy mistake. But as I was constantly learning, I was constantly telling them about it, and it wasn't happening. Then it became a problem for me because I'm like, I know that DJ Khaled is getting paid for his plays.
Sure.
All we do is win, win, win,
Win,
no
win.
matter what. So I'm not saying I'm bad. I love the Grizzlies. I
Yeah.
love the staff. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was taken care of, and
Right.
I was getting what was due to me. So it finally happened, and
Whew, I was
and
just about
it
to
opened.
ask that.
Oh
Whew.
yeah, I'm gonna take you there. Yeah, it happened. It happened. It happened. But it took so long to make it happen. But I'm just saying that I what I do is I fight for songwriters. I fight for the people who coming behind me.
I see.
It's just like when we're in a war. I'm
Trailblazer.
trying to make sure uh, um, everybody is able to keep going.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter before I went to the Grizzlies. So when I feel like I'm getting did wrong or anything, it's my job to fight you because I'm not gonna fight you physically. So I have to make sure that you know that you're doing me wrong, and I got to make sure that you don't do nobody else like that.
Yeah.
So moving on along, I had issues with the Grizzlies. I had issues with BMI. BMI was making blaming the Grizzlies. Grizzlies was blaming BMI,
Wow.
and they come to find out we just they Bruce Newman made it happen. Shout out to Bruce Newman
Shout out.
in
Okay.
Memphis,
Now who's
Memphis
he?
attorney,
Okay.
Memphis entertainment attorney. He made it
Okay.
happen. He closed that deal. Bam. Every deal after that, I made sure everything was taken care of up front.
Rue Bruce.
So everything that I went through in my music career, it made me stronger. It made me better.
Yeah.
So don't think that because I brought this up, this is a bad look for the city. No, it's a good look to show you
No.
that the things that you go through it enhances you and it
And it helps.
enhances the other people that you tell the story to.
Yep. Yep. You're right. Now let me ask you this: is that a reason why you never signed to a major label?
The reason I haven't signed to major labels is because I I like the control over my masters. I enjoy it.
Good.
I enjoy owning my masters, my copyrights, my publishing, my trademark name, my copyrights to everything. I enjoy holding that because that's collateral. If I ever need some real money, I can take this song and I can sell it to, or I could rent it. I mean, lease it to a publishing company.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need something if I really need something bad enough. But I don't want to do that. I know the long term goal is to make sure my family's straight. If I leave this earth first, I gotta make sure that they getting these royalties forever.
Yeah.
And if I lease this song to this company to get some money, it's gonna take a long time for you to get any royalties. So I want to keep the royalties coming every quarter,
Yeah.
and so the family be good regardless.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, and speaking of which, your family, I'm going to assume that you are part of an all African American family, mom and dad. It's February. It's Black History Month. I understand that you have made a Black History Month song that is receiving thousands of streams weekly. I didn't know that about you either. How did, like, what happened? How did you do that?
I created that song in 2011. Me and a guy named Harrison Nelson, he does business as Right Now Production, and we sat down and we sat down and went through a lot of Black History speeches, and we had to actually sit there like homework and chop the best parts of this sample speech, which was the "I Have a Dream" speech, and we took care of everything. It's on the copyright. When you look up the copyright in the Library of Congress, Black History, it pulls up that we did use. Uh, we let them know, hey, we use pieces of the "I Have a Dream" speech
The speech,
to make
sure.
sure that he gets a percentage of whoever owns it.
Right.
Make sure that they get a percentage of the mechanical royalties that comes in. So it came about. That's how it came about. But I never knew that it was gonna pop off on internet like it did, like it's doing.
Mm,
And maybe because of COVID, that I'm receiving the blessings that I'm receiving because everybody's on their phone. And it took all it takes is a few people to post Black History along with those pictures,
Yeah.
and it just people just doing it on their own now.
Well, you know what? This blessings, these blessings that have come your way, you're past due for all everything that you're getting, everything that you've receiving. You've sown a lot of seeds out there, and you've worked with a lot of people. I heard you say DJ Khaled earlier. I know you've worked with Young Buck, Rico, many others that have been released through your label, Soul Star Entertainment. So again, these are just so many seeds that it's kind of due season, if you will. It's due season for you.
Yes.
But Carlos Brody is your boy, huh?
Yeah. I don't make no move without Carlos Brody. He's touching almost every new record I'm working on.
In what way? Like, what does he add?
Carlos Brody do more than just produce. He mix, he master, he do a lot of stuff. If I have a song that he didn't produce, I still make sure he touches some type of way, whether he's mixing it, whether he's mastering it, and then we talk about it. We talk about every project I'm working on because his experience, just to know that he worked with Biggie and people that are so influential. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're where I want them to be. But now I'm in another state of mind. I feel like I am them. I'm just not on TV. So I got other ways that I'm gonna market.
Market yourself.
I'm gonna market it. I can pay to be on TV. So, but I'm not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
I ain't ready for that yet. I'm just gonna,
take your time.
I'm gonna do some other stuff first.
Yeah. There's a season for everything. So within this program, I typically like to ask the guest an uncommon question, if you will. So I have one for you. It has nothing to do with your bio, but it's decent. I was just gonna ask you, where was the last restaurant that you and Carlos Brody went to, or a club? Where was that? Where y'all go last?
You know what, man? We never went out. Only time we went out, one time we went to the casino. One time, he met me down at the casino.
Did you play, or did you?
We just.
Y'all just for the food.
I don't know what, I forgot what happened, but I know he met me down there. He's like, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm at the casino." Come on down. All right, because I don't live in Memphis anymore. So when I come in the city, I reach out to certain people.
Lord have mercy. I'm about to say, did you win? Did you play? Did you win? Did you eat? What did you do?
I think I put a little change on that, but I don't take it serious.
Yeah.
I won't spend no more than $20-$40 when I go in.
I know. You sound like me and my husband. We're like, no, we ain't doing that. We got confidence.
Exactly. It's a game.
Yeah, for sure. We used to, when it was open, we used to play those penny slots, and we just be dropping pennies 100 times.
Well, the casino was really good for me when there's nothing else to do and it's real late and I did everything else and I'm still alive and everybody else is turning down. I might just want to go somewhere else where it's still live.
Well, again, you can do that. You are solo. You riding solo. So
yeah.
That don't look good for a marijuana. Yeah, baby, it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go to the casino.
Y'all can do it together though. Y'all can go together.
What? So
y'all can go together.
Don Askew Jr., aka Teflon Don, I have absolutely enjoyed having you on as a guest on the Blend today. Do you have any final words that you would like to share or say to?
Oh yeah. I want to at least talk about a few of the artists I got on my label.
Sure.
That I work with. I work with some people. I work with a few artists out here in Minnesota. Actually, I'm working with a guy named Mike Dream. He has his songs in so many big movies. He reminded me of me, and so he just reminds me of me because I got a lot of songs in movies, like your boy Rip, the new movie they got, Lot Lizard.
Yeah.
And then that one, P Valley. I'm in that one. A lot of big, a lot of projects, a lot of movie projects, video game projects. I got stuff in, and he's around. He's going that same path, but he's getting bigger. He's getting bigger, bigger networks. You know, the biggest network I got was Stars TV network, and he getting MTV. He getting Stars. He getting HBO. He getting TNT.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
man.
Right.
So
That's okay.
so
He's
I
on the
snatched
Soul
him up.
Star Entertainment. It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah. I got him on. I got him working with me for real. His album is called Carefree. We put that out last year, and it's doing good. Um, I'm working with a guy from Somalia, from Africa. His name is Ahmed Rasta. Uh, we have a new song together. He's a big major artist in Somalia, and so people don't understand that you do one song with somebody from Somalia that's known like that. You don't even need no. You don't need nobody else in the world as far as streams and stuff. You got your mark. That's your mark. You know, versus with African Americans, we have to do so much to get 1 million streams on YouTube. It's just so. But if you got one artist that's from Somalia or from Ethiopia or that's big on your show or anything, and they post that link, it's gone.
Wow.
It's gone. That's what I'm saying. It's like we have to support you. How do we connect?
Yeah.
We connected here in Minnesota. Actually, Minnesota is like the mecca for Africans, which is a good thing. It's like we have a lot of Somalians, Ethiopians, Nigerians, Kenyans. We have so many Africans in one place, and so I snatched. I had to work with him because he was one of the best, and I'm a fan of music, and I can hear it. Even though I couldn't understand what he was saying in his language, I love music.
Yeah.
And I was pushing him. He'd never done a song in English. I pushed him to do partial in English and do partial in Somali, and let me do an English verse, hip hop verse on it. And that song, when he gets back from Somalia in March, we're gonna knock out this video and watch how the streams go in between 1 week.
Oh my gosh! Make sure you get that to us. I want to see it.
I got you. And one more artist. She's from Kenya, but she's Somalian too. Her name is DJ Posey, and she has a hit song out right now. It's called Bati Gang. If you look on YouTube, her stream numbers. She might be at 1 million right now. We just dropped it, I think 2 months ago. 2 months ago. So that's about it. I appreciate you for having me.
Oh, thank
you know, let me speak. Let me tell you the real. You know, giving you it all because you know I'm always give you exclusive.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
man, I appreciate it. Again, thank you for being a guest. What I just got from you was don't limit yourself to just the country that you're familiar with. Don't limit yourself to just the people or the nationalities that you're familiar with. Expand.
You got to, because we try so hard to help our community. At some point, you have to help the ones that's really trying to help themselves, and then you find other people around the world that's helping themselves and is really striving to be great. And you know, that's the level. That's where I'm at now. If you've got a great mind and you got hustle in you, I'm working with you. I don't care what color you are, none of that. You know, I don't care what people say about me or nothing. I just go for what I believe in. Because I used to care about what everybody else said or thought. You know what I'm saying? We got to get away from the world and understand what we love and what we feel in our spirit and our heart. Because if it feels good, it feels good to somebody else.
Somebody else, yeah. Whether they understand your language or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Again, Teflon Don, thank you for being a guest on The Blend. Yeah. And thank you for watching. Until next time, you guys. Bye.
Right.